Hi, I'm Sprychon, and this is going to be a little bit different of a character spotlight video. You see, there's a lot of Hololive characters, and because there's like so many of them, I can't really just show footage of all of them, and I would also have to level up their skills, and I just don't really have the time to be doing that. So instead, we're going to use the docs by now, and I'm going to give a use for every single Hololive character, except for the SMWS ranks, because nobody cares about them. Anyways, we're going to go from lowest rank to highest rank, and we're also just going to do the first 3 events, and then I'm going to attack on a separate 4th like little section because we don't actually know the like kits yet. This is the 29th when I'm recording this part because I'm going to be on vacation, so this is probably just going to be some sort of other video. We know that I'm fairly certain Okayu is one of the UZ ranks, and Okayu was, I think she was, this is the wrong one. Okayu, I think, is like, yeah, she's mysterious, but she's also a Soultimate filler, so it's not looking good so far. I like, we don't know the kits. We just know they're Soultimates. I'm super mad that Subaru doesn't get a UZ rank. So, whatever. So, anyways, starting off, we have Idol Tsunomaki Wadame. I'm not going to be able to pronounce these names. She's an Easy Link attack booster, and her really the only time I have ever used her is actually for attack boost like cheese strats against the seal stages of the Hololive 2 event. She was actually like really useful because Hololive was the only like series that didn't get nerfed damage. So using her when attack boosters were allowed me to win super easily. So pretty cool. And like she's only a Z rank, so these ones are going to be really difficult to find a use for. But if you're a new player and you get them, hey, an attack booster that also has Easy Link, not the worst thing you could have gotten. Next up, Sakura Miku. I'm telling you, it's not going to be good. Miko, who's an idol. She's a damage ball maker, kind of like Clock Lady, if you know who that is. Basically, she just makes these little balls. You touch them, they explode everything around them. And using other Soultimates fill her Soultimate gauge, and she also has Guard. Guard alone is enough to give you some sort of use in niche scenarios. When I no-bonused the, what's it called? What's his face? Total Dude, the Hell Total Dude stage, I actually used a double Z rank Arachnus because he had Guard, which allowed me to no bonus the stage because we didn't have Jinga at the time and I didn't have LBs for my Izana, so I couldn't do it. But with the help of Guard, we made it work. So Miku just straight up having Guard is good enough. Next up, Shishiro Botan. All of these are idle ones. This is the first one. I'm doing these reruns first because this is ones from the Hololive 1, which Mao doesn't have a doc for because they were before this time, I guess. Or maybe they're in the little section of 5 to 10 docs. I really don't know. All I remember is I got Peko from a crank, and that was really all I did. I think I also got... No. I might have gotten Fubuki. I really don't know. I might have literally just gotten Peko, got the PFP, and that's literally been my PFP because we don't have a shiny Subaru of PFP. Anyways, Botan is a Z-rank all-popper Soultimate filler with Pop Heal, and popping her big Puni can fill other Soultimate gauges. I guess her sort of design is like, okay, so you want to pop her large Puni because you'll heal and fill other Soultimate gauges. And because she's a Soultimate filler, she's just a decent support. For like double Z rank or Z rank and below only stages, honestly, she's not terrible. And she's a pop healer, meaning if you have Ryu Sen and Senenki and Yun and Megumin, you can technically just do like Ryu Senen loops and use Botan as your healer. So if you just straight up don't have any other pop healer, Botan can work. Pretty cool. Next up, we have the Hololive 2 Z ranks with Sakamata Chloe. She is a center popper and damage fills her soul gauge, which is damage fill. It really sucks because this is the only Chloe we have right now, and she's a silly orca, but she does not have a good kit. They really just did not let her cook at all. I mean, if you're a new player, a center popper can like... There's really just no use. I can't find a use for every single one of these characters, but she's funny, so that's good. That's good enough as is. I'm sorry. Damage fill is kind of, I don't know. Maybe you can find a use if you're a new player in counter weeks. Maybe you can use her damage fill to help get other Soultimates. Maybe, I don't know, but I wouldn't really recommend it. And then next up we have Ukami Mio idol form, who is like a paid pack character but then she just got available in the crank, so I kind of got scammed out of $7, but I do use her quite a lot. She's a center popper with the heal, which is just literally just better than Chloe. Why didn't Chloe at least get a heal? That would have been nice. Because then you could have used her for counter weeks because she would heal while you're like taking advantage of the damage fill. Like, come on, game. Let me design characters. Anyways, Miu has Revive, meaning that for Z rank and below stages, I literally just use her just for that. And it works just fine. I clear every time, like first try. Super easy. So honestly, not bad for a Z rank. And then we have Hololive 3 characters, starting off with Lammy, who is an all-popper. Just an all-popper. Not even like a center popper, just pops everything. With Revive. I guess you can do the same thing with Heartful, but Z-Rank Heartful is not as good as Z-Rank Brave because they don't have anything special. They have Sunrise Boy, I guess. Ugh. So, I mean, Revive is good enough, I guess? I don't know. Next up, we have Shiranui Flare, who is getting a new character, who I think is also a Z rank, which sucks, because this one is an all-popper with Guard. Again, Guard is good enough where you can just bring the character just because they have that, so I highly doubt that the new Flare is going to be better than this one, which is kind of a shame for the Flare fans, but whatever. Anyways, now on to the double Z ranks, starting off with Idol Fubuki. She's a center popper with healer with Fever Fill and Drop Big. So honestly, for a double Z rank, that is really good. Literally just imagine a friggin' Mercury Death if he was a double Z rank that was a center popper with healing. So honestly, not too terrible. You can use her for like, I don't know, double Z rank score attack maybe if you're a new player and you just like happen to get her. And she can also be used for drop big spam strategies, so hey, she can be used for grinding too. Pretty cool. Next up, Idol Okayu, an all-popper bonus ball maker, popping her big Puni, popping any sort of big Puni fills her Soultimate gauge, and Revive. If you're missing like young Rine for your Mysterious team and you're having to like, I don't know, just use Mysterious for some reason, she can work decently well. I like all-popper bonus ball makers because they're the two like large bonus balls. Probably. Unless they're 3. I really don't know. And because she has Revive, you don't need to bring another character to take up that slot. So, pretty cool. Another character I honestly think is just better. Literally just Okayu, but better, but weird. Funny enough, the character is Okayu's pair in the upcoming thing. So, and Okayu became the UZ rank, so I guess that's her revenge. Anyways, we have Idol Marine. She's an Invite 4 character with pre-fill. Honestly, it was pretty good for double Z rank Eerie. And now she's got a niche as being really good for grinding, like a throne stage. So let's say, I don't know, we'll just use this one. So Fubuki is the big damage bonus against the Marine throne stage. So what you do is you have 4 size 2 Fubuki Puni, use Marine's Soultimate because she has pre-fill, and now you have 4 large Fubuki Soultimates. So you pop 2 of them, link the other 2 so they're growing, use Fubuki Soultimate, pop everything around it, and because you linked the other one, the other 2 Fubuki Puni, she doesn't pop it because she can't fill it because she's just a Soultimate filler. So then you just pop that one, use the Soultimate again, and then you just kill the throne like in like not even a minute. So honestly pretty useful. Shizu from the Tensura event does it better because she's a triple Z rank, but if you don't have her, it's pretty good. Anyways, next up, Idol Corone. Oh wait, nope. We're not doing triple Z ranks yet. So, next up, Hololive 2. Idol Tokoyami Towa. She's an all-popper rearranger with pre-fill and fast fever. Honestly, not terrible for double Z rank Eerie, because honestly, the only I can only think of triple Z fast fevers, so if you want to bring Eerie, she's honestly not terrible. You can even do double fever strats with her, so pretty cool. There's also Arlay loops, and the main weakness of Arlay loops is that you just need to get into fever time really fast because they're hitting damage cap. So the more fever times you get hitting damage cap, the better. So having fast fever really helps with that. So not terrible, honestly. Next up, Uzora Subaru, my favorite. I literally have a whole video where I use her to no bonus the Tribe Disadvantage Jupiter Death Stage. So why do I just like glaze Subaru basically? Well, she's an all popper bonus ball maker on the mysterious tribe, which I could have mentioned this for Okayu as well, but because they're mysterious, they can use Aqua. And Aqua has the fever power skill, meaning you pop like a size 7 of her Puni, she has her G Soultimate. And if you get lucky enough, you can get like 2 Aqua Soultimates from one Subaru Soultimate. So pretty cool. She also has Pop Heal, which I think may have been useful for the winning run that I used her in. Maybe. I really don't know. But it's nice. I mean, you're already making large bonus balls, so if you're fast enough with reaction times to take advantage of a Pop Heal, you might be able to win because of it. And she has Guard, which is honestly one of the main selling points. Again, like I said, you can just bring Guard, and if you're lucky enough, you'll just win because of it. So Subaru is a really good character, and I'm very sad that the new upcoming Subaru, because she's not a UZ rank, is likely going to be worse than this one. But this one's pretty good, so I can at least get my dose of Subaru from that. Next up, Nakiri Ayame, an Inflate 4 character with Afterfill and using other Soultimates fill her soul gauge. Honestly, she's pretty spammable. I mean, like Afterfill plus Inflate 4, I'm pretty, like probably just one inflated Puni from her Soultimate would get her Soultimate again. And even if you don't, you can use other soul gauges to fill her soul gauge. So honestly, pretty chainable for like double Z rank only stages. So pretty cool. But I mean, like Lance Shuko would probably be better. I don't know, maybe. And then we have Hololive 3 all the way up here. You already see what's coming up. But first up, we have Suisei, who I think she might honestly be the other UZ rank. Again, I don't know this. Like in 9 hours, we'll find out who the 2 characters are, but we're pretty sure it's Suisei and I think Miko. I think probably, and then we'll know all the pairs. So anyway, she is an all-popper rearranger with pre-fill, and popping other big Puni can fill her soul gauge. But she's shady, so she's competing to participate in double Z rank stages with the team that has the best double Z rank like team. Like the double Z rank shady team is Galapion with Unity Revive, Soultimate filling, Eddie with Guard Unity, all popper heal, Dark Dragon Limit Break 10 Unity Soultimate filler, Perfect Shion, a double Z rank drop big and pre-fill EX popper, and then Vampire Zazzle, who is a Nyanbo all popper, I think. Some sort of Soultimate. However, using a Soultimate fills 10% of your HP, rounded up, which people were like, oh yeah, he doesn't know about the Vampire Zazzle strat, which, like, healing 10% of your HP sounds pretty good, right? Except counters do like 2,000 damage, and the best HP team, which is like tough, doesn't even overheal a counter, so it wouldn't even be useful for them. But he has Fast Fever, so it makes up for it. So really not that good. If you're missing characters, though, you can find a use for her. And I guess you can also just use her for Arlay strats for, like, if Shady is allowed, but there's really not a use other than that, which is a shame. But we're getting a new Suisei, so I don't know how to pronounce these names, by the way. Don't get mad at me, okay? So anyways, yeah, not bad. And then the moment you've been waiting for, Shirogane Noelle Idol. You've seen the Heartful team. All popper bonus ball maker, the Fast Fever, and Unity. Like, she's the only Hololive character with Unity. And you can also use her with Brave, and she'll also buff the Unity for that, which, like, is not very useful, but you can do it. So, pretty cool. You can do, like, Megumin plus Heartful strats, I guess, for some reason. I don't know why you would, just use full Brave. But Fast Fever, super useful. The bonus ball making, insanely useful. And the Unity is super good. I don't know what they were thinking, making her a double Z rank. Like, and she was just a random crank character you got. And this is one skill, by the way. You don't even need the book. You get the character, you have this. It's broken. It's busted. She's like one of the best Hololive characters ever. And she's a double Z rank. It's crazy. And then finally, we have Kanata, I think. I'm just going to call her Amane. She's an all-popper healer with Link Big, and popping her Big Puni fills with her Soultimate gauges. So basically you want to be linking her Big Puni, spamming her Soultimate, and then you might fill other soul gauges too. Honestly, I saw her used by a JP player for double Z rank tough, so she must be pretty good. Like, you do a fever extend, you do EX pop, and then you spam her, and you can like heal. You might be able to get an extra Soultimate. Pretty cool. I mean, the fever extender is way more like spammable because he has drop big, but in the downtime you can use her, so honestly not terrible. Next up, we have the triple Z ranks, and we'll start down with Idol Corone because she is easily the worst one. She is an all-popper fever extender with fast fever, but was limit break tenable when she came out. She was the best fever extender all the way, like every single one of these events. She was the best fever extender until we got to Future Ren right here. Only freaking, what is it? Almost 5 months ago. She only just now got replaced. However, she was kind of falling off because if we just go ahead and look ahead, you'll see this Inflate 4 character is also Corone, and their Puni is pretty similar looking. So, yeah. So once Future Ren came out, she just fell off a cliff. And plus they had Gunshin, so her fast fever was even more useless. Next up, Idol Pecora. An all-popper rearranger with Link Big and Afterfill. At the time I'm recording this, we don't know what rank Subaru is. We also don't know what her skills are. But at this time, Pecora is the best partner for Arle loops for single target stages. Some people will try to say that this guy, LDK, is the best partner. So if I can just find him right here. So he is a mysterious attacker and rearranger with Link Big and Fast Fever, but he's an all attacker. So his damage is like almost to the level of double Z ranks. Now, Arle has Mysterious Unity as her skill, so maybe that makes up for it, but this isn't why I think this isn't like a selling point for me. Plus, I don't care. You're hitting damage cap anyway. The reason that I think Pekka is so good is because of this Afterfill. Because she has Afterfill, you really only need like 3 Puni of her. So if you get unlucky with the board, but you have a ton of Arle, you're basically just like never going to lose the run because of Pekko. And even if somehow you do, she has Link Big. So you can just fix it in like half a second. But then again, half a second is like 30 million damage with Arle loops. So pretty cool. Next up, we have Swimsuit Fubuki. She is an all-popper Soultimate filler with Fever Fill and Drop Big. Yeah, literally just the same skills as her double Z rank form, but a way better Soultimate because she's a Soultimate filler. Before we had Halloween Fumihime, we had Natsune from the New Year's Fusion event. She is an EX popper with Afterfill and Link Big. These two worked really well together. So basically you just use your EX popper, use your fever extender, which was like at the time I think it was Knight Nyarthur. Yeah, Knight Nyarthur, a fever extender with drop big and link big. I mean, he was you would probably want to spam him, but in the downtime if you got like really bad luck, you could just use these two back and forth. Because you can just link like one Puni with the big link, and because she has Afterfill, the Soultimate filling would basically just get you the G Soultimate, and the EX pop would get you the G Soultimate of Fubuki. So you could just like spam them back and forth, and you could also use her for like a score attack strategy, I guess. I don't know. Next up, we have Swimsuit Pecora, an attack booster with easy link and redrop. Literally just useful because she is a redrop attack booster. You use her, like for now, like it literally doesn't matter which one you use, to be honest. She's like kind of useful. Like some of the other ones have a fever fill, I think. Punigami is the best the best attack booster because he has redrop and is a UZ rank and also has fever fill. Then Ryudo right here has popping his big Puni fills other Soultimate gauges, so really not too different from Pekko. You just kind of use either of them. I think there's another attack booster people use, maybe, I don't know. Oh yeah, Shuka. Wedding Shuka. But she has drop big, so Not as good, but still kind of useful. Next up, we have Swimsuit Corone, an inflate 4 with Link Big and popping Big Puni fill her soul gauge. Really good if you want to spam Future Ren, who was the hardest hitting character for the tough team because he is a UZ Fever extender with Fever Fill and Unity. I predicted this guy, by the way. Go watch my Brave video. Go watch the Brave slideshow. So anyways, because the Fever extender used to be Corone, she wasn't really that good when she came out because, you know, same character as the Fever extender that also has fast fever. You want to really kill your eyes. But then when this guy came out, she immediately spiked in popularity. However, now you can like kind of get away with not using her because of Death Jupiter. You see, he is a UZ rank that is limit break tenable and is a tap inflator that also has fever fill. And in the super fever that Black Swordsman makes and the EX pop like combos, he can actually hit harder up to like almost 300,000 damage. He does like 280k. It's insane. And Future Ren just doesn't really compare to that. I mean, she gets you 2 of his ultimates, which could potentially like out damage a whole damage rotation, but he also brings a ton of stats to the team with like over 100% unity. So, I mean, he's really insane. Like, really good. It doesn't really matter which one you bring, honestly. Tough is pretty good because they just have like high stats, get hit once, nuke the enemy. So I can close out of these two. And then we're on to triple Z ranks of Hololive 3. So first up we have Punk Cat Marine, a tap inflator with pre-fill and Soultimate fill when using other salts. Really only useful for like score attack, I guess. But not really, because if we go to this Dragon Slayers event, you'll see that she is Eerie, and this guy is Eerie, except he has redrop. So, yeah, kind of just straight up outclassed for no reason. She was like kind of mid when she came out. The best use I can find for her is if you somehow pull her. Pre-fill is her first skill, so if you're missing a pre-fill character, you can use her. However, this Marine also has pre-fill, except it's a second skill, so you'll have to spend more Y points for it. But she's way faster at beating stages, so Next up, we have White Dog Lolita Pecora. She is a drop big character that has the all drop big, like start big skill. If you've seen a Cross Edma, or Wedding You, or Sunrise Boy, or Foodle Boy Gold, it's that skill. Really good for grinding, and honestly, she is the best one for like optimal like drop big spam, because not only does she have the start big, but her own Puni can just fall randomly larger than usual. So you can have like a massive Peko Puni that does like almost 1,000 damage or something. Really good for clearing stages super fast for Y point grinding. And she's an EX popper, so honestly she was the best EX popper until this bum came out and just became a limit break tenable UZ rank. That was an EX popper with pre-fill. But Peko's still alright. Then we have Pajama Corone, who is like, I'm pretty sure she is the exact same. Popping Big Puni fills her soul gauge. Salt fill when Big Puni are popped. Yeah. Literally the same skills, except the only difference is she is a Soultimate filler. Honestly, it doesn't really matter which one you use, except, like, this one is more, like, friendly to use because you're not going to be fighting triple OPC, if I can just show right here. You're not going to be fighting this guy's drop big in order to get the Future Ren's ultimate, and you're going to be bringing this guy because he has Unity. He's also a select popper, so he's pretty weak. So you don't really want to be using him. So if you don't want to be fighting his drop big, you do that. I said you don't really want to be using triple OPC, and I just mentioned he has Unity. Of course you want to use him. Whenever I say something that's just like really outlandish, it's usually just because I like lost in thought, I guess. So it's really just up to preference which one you use, I guess. This one is like theoretically better because, you know, 2 UZ Fever Extender ultimates. And even if you don't have triple OPC, she's way better because then you don't have a drop big to fight, and you can you can get 2 Death Jupiter ultimates. Honestly, you can get 3 Death Jupiter ultimates because he's a limit tenable UZ rank, you get 4 Puni of his, pop 2 of them. Actually, you could do 4. Oh my god, dude, this character's crazy. So basically, you use the first ult, you use Extreme Popper, Fever Extender, then you use this Corone in order to inflate 4 of this guy's Puni, because he has Fever Fill, you probably already have a Soultimate. So you use one of those Soultimates to pop 2 of the Puni while inflating another one, get the G Soultimate, use it again to get a third Soultimate, and inflate the other Puni to get the G Soultimate, and then like use the Soultimate a 4th time. Like he hits so hard, and you can spam him so easily. He's really good. Honestly, pretty underrated in all honesty. Like the things you can do with this character, holy goodness. I'm just now thinking about it. I don't have the Y points to be maxing him out because I'm saving them for, Hollow Peak that we're talking about right now. But still, he's really good. He's really good. I'll give him his own spotlight because he's crazy. So yeah, this one's way better usually. Well, not way better. This one's preferred, but doesn't mean Pajama Corona is that bad. So finally, we have the UZ ranks so far from Hololive 1 to 3. First up, we have Swimsuit Marine, an extreme popper with afterfill and pre-fill. She's just like the best extreme popper for Eerie. Like, it's not really that complicated. All an EX popper needs to really be good is pre-fill, and she has that. She also has afterfill, so if you use Izana and just get like one inflate of her Puni, you can pretty easily get her G Soultimate again to get like another Izana Soultimate if you need to. Pretty useful. Like, honestly, not bad. And then we have Fubuki, an all-popper Soultimate filler with redrop and revive and permanent golf bonus. I mean, like, if you don't like using her in real fights, the permanent golf bonus is, like, more than enough reason to get the character. But with revive, you can actually use her if you don't have Red and White Ozemechia. I have a video where I no bonus Death Jupiter stage. Using this character and Shizu's redrop, because they stack, I can get multiple Shukas ultimates to Fever Extend multiple times and get big damage. And because she has revive, she's not taking up any sort of valuable slot. Also, what's really funny is if we go all the way up to Summer Natsume, I think maybe this works. Okay. They have the exact same stats. Like literally 1420 attack, 1420 attack, 1480 HP, 1480 HP. They have the same skills if you don't have the golf bonus. So literally, you either have an all popper or a Soultimate filler, and usually a Soultimate filler is better. Because yeah, sure, stacking all poppers can hit really hard, but that's only after you use them at least twice. So it's honestly better to just spam Shuka's Fever Extend Soultimate, wherever she is, her Fever Extend, just multiple times, and then use her as a finisher, because she will normally hit harder than Natsume. And because Natsume hits really weak for that first Ultimate, she might not even do 100,000 damage. And even on the second one, she might just now be like doing the same damage as Fubuki. And because you don't have to use that super weak first Ultimate, she just always does good damage. I think Fubuki is better than Natsume, like by a long shot. So yeah, that's why I always rank Fubuki way higher, even though I don't care about perma bonuses. So there we go. There's every single Hololive character from Hololive 1 to Hololive 3 given a use for. Kind of a different spotlight. But now let's take it to Future Sprychon, where hopefully he has all the characters. He probably doesn't, because he probably got unlucky with the golf things. Because he was really lazy and didn't really grind out this event. He didn't grind out the Gate of Whimsy for points until like we found out it was going to be Hololive 4. So he also wasted like 100,000 Y points on OB10ing Rimuru, which was the biggest mistake of his life because this character immediately got benched the literal next event because of Beach Natsuyomi. So yeah, take it away, Future Sprychon, I guess. Hopefully you have something valuable. Alright, so, yeah, I just kind of recorded something and... Oh boy, audio didn't record, but whatever. Good thing my phone recorded, I think. I'm gonna be really freaking mad if that didn't. Oh boy. So anyways, Hololive 4 is here, and I'm going to get through the Z ranks and double Z. I'm just going to do like a quick overview of all of them, and then show the triple Z ranks and above, except Marina. I completely forgot about her. Oh, sorry. She's an attack booster with redrop. Literally just the same thing as Peko. Who cares? So first up, we have Idol Koyori. She is a center popper healer that does more damage against stunned enemies. Oh my god, she got like a terrible skill. I cannot think of a single character from the Mysterious tribe that stuns. The idea is that because her and Lapras are a pair, you want to use Lapras' stun and let Koyori do more damage. Koyori's Mysterious and Lapras is Eerie. They are not on the same team. It is not working. So, terrible design. They should have just let her stun too, because like, who cares? It's a Z-rank paid pack character. You're paying $7 for this character. She has to be somewhat decent. Oh well. Next up, we have Shiranui Flare. You want to know the flare that we have in the game? I spelled it wrong, but who cares? Google will be able to figure it out. This one right here. Yeah, this is it. This is her normal outfit, by the way. It's literally just her. At least the other one was an idol form. And this one is an attack booster with bonus ball, so I called it. This one sucks. This one's terrible. Rip Flare fans getting a Z rank. One of them being mediocre, the other one being trash. Goodness. Next up, we have Sakura Miko. This is Bright. Her pair is Suisei. So they're both Bright characters. Basically just like Idol 2. She's a vertical popper with a chance to crit. It's like a 30% chance to deal like double damage. Then she has Easy Link and Link Big. Remember when I just said that it does double damage? I'm fairly certain that it does way more than that, because when she doesn't crit in a Super Fever with a Fever Extend, she does like 5,000 damage. 5,000 damage. My UZ ranks outside of Fever Time by themselves do like 40,000. And then when she crits, she does like above average damage for a double Z rank, but like this has to be a bug. There's no way that she does this little damage when she doesn't crit. What did they do? Anyways, next up we have Hollow Summer Peko. It's Swimsuit 2 Peko, but like I don't know. They made some weird choices with this event. She's an all-popper Inflate 4 with Drop Big and Afterfill, so like a double Z rank version of the Kachi Kachi from friggin' this one. This guy, a Super Kachi Kachi God, Inflate 4, Drop Big, and Damage Fill, except this time she has Afterfill, but is a double Z rank in the tribe with the most competitive double Z rank team ever. So, not really that good, but if you don't have the characters, you can use her. Next up, we have ZZ Uzora Subaru. I called it when I said she wasn't going to be better than the Idol one because she's very mediocre. If she was a triple Z rank, it hopefully would have been a little bit better, but she's not. So I wonder if you hear my neck just pop. She's an all-popper Rearranger with Fever Fill and Link Big. Literally just useful for Arlay strats, I guess. Except there's triple Z rank all-popper Rearrangers, but this one has Fever Fill, so I guess you can get away with using her. What did they do? At least the Idol one is like pretty useful. So anyways, quick overviews. We'll start off with Marine because I completely forgot about her. You know, attack booster, popping her big Puni fills other Salt gauges, and redrop. Because redrop strats tend to have the same Puni just falling over and over again, if Marine keeps falling, at least you're going to get your other Soultimates too, so she's cool. Anyways, next up, Idol Lapless Darkness. They only got 2 new characters this event. All the other ones had like 5, besides the first one, which everybody was new, but like 2 new characters. Koyori, paid pack, and Lapless, Triple Z. Everybody else has already been in Hololive events. Very weird. Anyway, she's an all-popper Stunner, which is a terrible Soultimate type, but she has a Peerless, so that instantly revives her usefulness. And she also restores HP when using her Soult sometimes. It's like a 58% chance to heal 12% of your HP, which like isn't really that impressive, but hey, if it happens, it's cool. You can do like an entire like a Peerless strat. You can use her, Hoggles, ban the Z rank with a Peerless and Unity, and then No Gut and Taicho Ray, and you can do a Peerless strats with literally just Eerie. Not as good as Brave doing it, but hey, they can still do it, so cool. Next up, Shirogane Noelle, all-popper healer, using other Soultimates can fill her Salt gauge and a revive. She's the 3rd worst Triple Z revive character. Idol, Idol Noel is better because, you know, Unity. Also, this is literally just, I can Google Shirogane Noel, and this is the one that pops up. I wish it was casual Noel. That would be cool. But no, it's literally just this. Like, and she's a higher rank. What were they doing back there? Anyways, next up we have the UZ ranks. We'll start off with Okuyu because, goodness. She's the throne character, so she's limit break tenable. A UZ rank mysterious character with an all-popper Soultimate filler. You remember when I said that it wasn't looking good for her in the earlier section? Oh yeah, they decided to give her pre-fill and Unity, so she's on the team, and Mysterious is like the second best tribe in the game now. I'll show you that in a second. And anyways, next up, we have Bright Suisse. She is a fever extender with fast fever. That's exactly what Shady needed. Yeah, you can go to my leaks video for it. It was pretty cool. And she has a Mikakuin skill, Fever Fill, and a Hollow Unity skill. 26% attack and 30% HP to any Hololive character. The only other, like, useful one for Shady is, like, I guess Lolita Pecora. But I'm fairly certain that bringing UZ Punigami when he's LB10 still brings more stats than this. So big shame, but whatever. She still does she's you would think she's pretty good, but because you don't really want to be bringing 3 unities anymore, she's not as impressive, but she still hits as hard as, like, for example, UZ Itsuki with NOA, Yami Kenma and Demon God Nate hits for like 220,000 damage. She does that with a whole less Unity character because she is her own Unity character. If she just straight up had Unity, it would have been way better, but oh well, she's still pretty good. So let's show that, I guess. Here's a recording for the new characters because you haven't seen them yet, probably. Alright, so here we are. Hololive event has, it's been out for a minute. I'm gonna go to the first map so I don't have to deal with the Hololive music. Not because I don't like it, but because I'm fairly certain I'll get copyrighted. So anyways, first up we have the triple Zs because I don't have either of the double Z ranks. And I'll just do the friggin' double Z ranks like I did the other ones. So first up, we have just regular old, standard, literally just Noelle. No special outfit compared to her double Z rank form. No, just Noelle. She's literally just good for revive. That's really it. And this one's way better. You'll see if I put her on. Granted, she's level 50, but we lose almost 1,000 HP. So we lose around 500 HP, and our attack goes way down. So not really worth it, like, at all. And plus, Fighter Ren is probably better because he's an all-popper rearranger. Who cares? Anyways, next up we have Lapless Darkness, who I thought had pop heal. Nope, it is using her Soultimate, can recover HP. But she still has a Peerless, so let's see if we can, I don't know, make use of it. So let's just go fight Slimamander, just because, I don't know, just want to fight Slimamander. Not really that big of a problem. So she has a Peerless, which makes it, there is literally just one of her on the screen. That is kind of the problem with using Lapless. Oh, whoops. Alright, so we're here fighting Squid Diddly, the red one. So, yeah, now there's only 2 of her on screen, which, yeah, it's kind of the whole problem with using her on an actual team, because, she has appear less, but that means more room for my Fast Fever to appear, which is also pretty nice. However, we have to give up Izana for her to fit on the team, so not really too sure how worth it is, but whatever, we can make use of it. So do a Fever Extend, and then we're going to get a Taicho Race Ultimate, so that way we can, we'll do this too. I don't think I was fast enough, but whatever. I was fast enough. Let's go. So yeah, we don't have her Soultimate. Maybe we can get it here? Let's go. Let's see if she heals. That would be very nice. Nope, no heal. But hey, 1.23 million. She's not really good for this. She's good for appear-less strategies, and if you want to see how good appear-less is, go watch my Galaxy Watch 3 video. I used Cataline, a triple S rank who has appear-less, and I beat the Super Gay with her, so clearly it's good. And I'm not resetting over and over until I heal. It heals like I think like 12% of your HP. I can check right here. It's a 58% chance to heal 12% of your HP. That is like not even a counter. Like we'll just highball and say we have 15,000 HP. A counter does like 2,000 HP. 12% of my HP is like a little under 2,000, I think. So it doesn't out heal a counter, which is, people say Vampire Zazzle's pretty good, but he's good because you can just loop Fever while also healing with them. So I guess she's all right. She's cool. You can use her for appear-less stuff, and if you just have her Soultimate, you might as well throw it out. You might heal. So whatever. Anyways, now for the stars of the show, the UZ ranks. Holy crap, they're good. So here we have the normal Shady team. And if we go filter by my Shady characters, I pulled her today, which was pretty cool. This is Bright Suisse, a UZ rank Fever extender with fast Fever and a Mikakuin skill, either being Fever Fill or a Hololive Unity skill similar to Jane's Women Power, except this one is actually good, because it's more than Unity. She gives 26% attack to Hololive characters and 30% HP to Hololive characters. This sounds pretty good until you realize that it's literally just Pekos and Suisses. However, we do have a good Pekora, being Lolita Pekora, who is an EX popper with drop big and Yango start big. However, if I put her on the team instead of our, UZ rank limit break 10 EX popper, HP goes down by, oh wait, yeah, I'm not even using her. Forgot, my B. So anyways, who do we replace on the team? Hinozal's pretty easy. Mine's LB0, so the stat difference is actually a lot bigger, but Hinozal doesn't do anything besides providing the fourth strongest Soultimate if we bring him instead of Eddie. Now see, doing that brings up the stats a lot, so I guess I might as well just bring Hinozal here for more damage. So I have her with the Fever Power skill. Not the Fever Power, the Hololive Power. I'll put two clips on screen. Left side is the Fever Fill skill, right side is the Hololive Unity skill. You can see the damage here, and you'll see that Hololive Unity is like, I think it was like only 8% more. So why don't we try it out why don't we just try it again? See how much damage we can get. Now keep in mind she's only G Soultimate 1 because I only have 2 G books, and I'll level up her G book and then see how much damage she does. But we'll just be able to make pretty good use, I feel like, of her Soultimate. Now because she doesn't have Fever Fill, I do have to work a little bit harder. I didn't get the G Soultimate. Whatever, who cares? That actually is a pretty big damage difference, I just realized, so whatever. So with a combo of like 90, we'll subtract 80k from it. She did like 195,000. So let's see how big a difference it is when I actually get the G Soultimate. Alright. This is why I don't like bringing Hinozal, because his drop big Puni gets in the way, and you can't like not level it up because he also has Unity. So yeah, big fumble for that. But whatever, we can make use of it. So as you can see, getting the G Soultimate, not really too difficult, not as difficult as you would think. So minus 111,000 damage. She does 204,000 in one Soultimate at G1, I think. I'll put the actual damage on screen if I said the wrong number, but 204,000 at G1, that's not bad. Considering that's what triple Z ranks do at G5 with more Unity, I think. Yeah, I'd say that's pretty good. So why don't we level up her G Soultimate skill and then see how big of an increase we get. I can actually level it up more if I go do my friggin' my envelopes, the mystery thing, this. If I go do this, I can get more G-books, and then we can see how much damage he can really do. But I'm kind of lazy, so Luckily for Okiyu, I also got her to level 90. I got her my second multi today, which was pretty nice. Very nice that I didn't have to wait for stamps to get this video out. So that means I just have to rush to edit, I guess. So yeah, as you can see, getting the Soultimate really isn't that difficult. I have no idea how difficult it's going to be when we actually have to do no bonuses, but whatever. Alright, subtract 110,000. 208,000, so it went up by 4,000 damage, I think. That don't seem too bad. So why don't we do a full round of damage and see how hard we can hit. How hard can we hit? Oh, I might as well compare her damage to Hinozol first. Because, like, you know, Hinozol was the previous Fever Extender. We want to know how much of an upgrade it is. I have no idea how much damage LB10 Hinozol does. Mine's LB0. So we're comparing I think he's G5, probably. I think he is. He's G3, so whatever. Subtract 100,000 damage from this. We'll give him a high ball. And he does 160,000 damage. 160,000 damage. Granted, he's limit break 0, but still 160,000. I did not expect it to be that low. So yeah, that's why Hinozol needed to be replaced, and oh my god, did he get replaced by a good character. Thank God. Thank God it wasn't the most minimal upgrade ever. So here we are, full round of damage. Let's see what we can get. So then we use Dead Time in order to get a Galapion Soultimate. Then we link all of this together. Link all this. Oh, barely. And for the final Soultimate, Suisei. I know it's over 1.2 million. 1.24 million. That's pretty nice for 7 Soultimates, considering we also have a revive with Galapion. That's pretty good. And like, I'm fairly certain everybody is only like G3. I mean, Suisei is G2. So Suisei is G2. Galapion is OB0 G1. Hinozol is G3 OB0. We've seen how little damage he does. She's OB10 G3. He's G2. So they did 1.2 million in 7 Soultimates at like really low G levels and underwhelming limit breaks. So let's compare that to my tough team and see how many Soultimates it takes them to get that. Granted, everybody is higher G Soultimate level, and Jupiter Death is only level like 50. So, but it shouldn't make too big a difference because, you know, they have a whole extra Unity character. No, they don't. They just have a little bit more Unity because, you know, friggin' Samarin is a UZ rank. So, the strat is EX Pop, Fever Extend for, you know, big damage. Then we use this guy to get a Jupiter Death's Ultimate. Get this. Use an Inflate 4. Oh, I could have gotten another Jupiter Death. Whatever. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is the 6th Ultimate? Dang. And there, 1.25 million. So, about the same number of Soultimates as Tough, and about the same amount of damage with less, like, limit breaks and G Soultimates. Granted, Tough's EX Popper is only a triple Z rank that is like LB like 2, I think. Mine's only LB2. But hey, like that's pretty impressive. Pretty impressive considering that Corone is G3, he's G3, he's G4, he's G2, he's G3. So on average, higher G Soultimate levels for tough. Their attack stat 1384 compared to Shady. Shady has less Unity, and they have almost the same amount of attack. That's how good the Unity thing is. So I know you're all curious how good Lolita Pecora does. Stats go down a lot. So, we'll see how much damage we can do. I like Punigami is like, he's good. I just wish that, you know, I could run Lolita Pecora. Oh yeah, I'm fairly certain this is also playing like most likely copyrighted music, so that'll be fun to deal with in the future. Oh yeah, this is another reason. Lolita Pecora, I like the character. She is not very good for this, except once you get her Soultimate, it is basically a free round of damage. And because I just happen to have friggin' Galapion Soultimate, I can skip straight to getting another Suisse. Oh, but because Hino's always in the way, we can't get another freaking... Can't get another Lolita Pecora. Whatever. We could have gotten a little bit extra damage if we had just rearranged the order, but whatever. 1.24 million. About the same, honestly. But I think my Lolita Pecora is G3. I don't know. That ain't too bad. That didn't seem too bad. Let me just make sure that the Hololive Unity thing doesn't get stronger the more characters there are. Let me make sure she's still doing 208,000, I think it was. That would also go up to like probably 220,000, which is about average for Fever Extenders. Considering she's got a whole less Unity character to work with, and she is basically her own Unity, it's not bad. She's not really as impressive as I thought she was going to be, but, you know, she's still a buff to the friggin' tribe. This isn't me like saying, oh, Suisse sucks, she should have been better. I mean, I would have liked for her to be insanely busted, but oh well. She's good enough. So we'll do EX Pop, get a good 102,000. So we'll take 102,000 away from the damage, and we get 209, yeah. So I don't think that was a difference. That might have just been a difference in the board, and maybe slightly higher combos because there's 2 drop big characters. But hey, not too bad. Pretty good. Once I'll level up her G Soultimate more and see if the damage changes. Also, look at those stats. Keep in mind, these two are limit break 0. I want you to know that. You might think, oh, this Shady Tribe doesn't look that impressive. These two are limit break 0. It gets better from this for the optimal team. They probably have like, how big of an increase is it? 200, then about 250. So 450, add that to the base, and then add 66%. So it's probably, oh no, we add 81%, because, you know that. It's probably about like 600, it's a low ball 600, 700 HP. So that's over 1,400, and then with perma bonuses, they have over 15,000 HP when you have the perma bonuses, which I never like mentioned the perma bonuses, but basically, if you have all of these guys, you get like an extra like 100 attack and like extra HP. You get extra stats from these things. So like if you ever get the chance to collect them, you should, because, you know, extra stats are just really nice. So pretty cool. Anyways, what I really want to show you is the Mysterious Tribe, because oh my god, they are busted. If you see my slander video, you'll know that I have a section where it says Brave and Mysterious being equally ridiculous. I mean it. This tribe is insane now. So I want you to realize 1.3 million was the highest HP throne we've ever had, and it was Jupiter Death last event. We just did 1.25 million damage, which looked pretty good. Now I want you to realize that this is This is Yukito Okiyu. I haven't even shown her off yet. I'm not excited. She is a limit break tenable UZ rank Soultimate filler with pre-fill, and if she had like basically any other skill, she'd be pretty useless. They gave her Unity. I didn't think they were going to give her Unity when we saw the Soultimates. Oh my god, this tribe did not need a UZ Unity, but oh my god, am I glad that they got it, because this is insanely fun. So I'll just do Fever Time right here. Just because I'm so used to doing the double fever strats with them now. Then we link all of these. Actually, if my fingers would like do what I tell them to. So, we're going to do 6 ultimates and we're going to see how much damage we did. So that's 1 Soultimate. This is 2 Soultimates. This is 3 Soultimates. This is 4 Soultimates. This is 5 Soultimates. You ain't ready for the 6th Ultimate, though. So as long as we get 10... we only got 9. Only got 9 links. Oh, well, 6 Ultimates. 1.26 million. Oh, isn't that the damage Shady was doing? Yeah, and we did it with a whole less Soultimate. Keep in mind, the average damage for like a Soultimate is at least like 150,000 damage. We did more damage than the Shady tribe with a whole less Soultimate, and Okuyu is only level 50. Okuyu is only level 50. And Suzaku is limit break 0, G1. Okuyu is also G4. Yeah. That's where my other G books went, by the way. Oh my god, this tribe is ridiculous now. 1.26 million in 6 Ultimates. 6 Ultimates for that. By the way, they have a Nyambo exclusive that lets them start big and gives them Inflate 4. I mean, start arranged and gives them Inflate 4. They instantly get in Fever Time and can heal entering Fever Time if they wanted to. If you need healing that bad, you can do it. They are such a busted tribe. It is insane. So anyways. Let's do it again. And this time let's actually get 10 links for Arlay. So that's 2 Ultimates. This is the 3rd one. This is the 4th one. I messed it up. So anyways, now we'll actually be able to do it. So this is 1 Soultimate. This is 2 Soultimates. Ugh. This is 3 Soultimates. This is 4 Soultimates. Oh, I only got 8. I only got 8 links. Oh, whatever. 6 Ultimates. 1.31. 1.31 million. Keep in mind, Jupiter Death is the highest we've had, and he was a whole 100,000 extra HP. Normal thrones, most of the time, have 1.2 million HP, and Okuyu was only level 50. This was an insane event. I'm so glad that these 2 tribes got buffed. Mysterious absolutely did not need it, but I'm so glad that they did. Let me get young Rene and see how many Soultimates it'll take to get this much damage anyways. So we can see just how big of a buff 24% Unity is, plus a UZ rank Ultimate. That's Limit Break 10. So we'll do this. This is 2 Soultimates. This is 3 Soultimates. This is 4 Soultimates. Now keep in mind, this is only her regular Soultimate. I've lost count. I feel like this is the 6th Ultimate. Probably. Let's just do Kira Charge just because. We did a whole extra Ultimate, and we were a whole 100,000 damage less. Now keep in mind, Kirachara is only LB 0. so same with Suzaku. So they were still a fine tribe. That was about the level of Shady, I think, probably, maybe. I don't know. But Arla is also LB 0, so they just didn't really have that much like high stats. Now they do. Mysterious is the 2nd best tribe in the game. Brave is still better because they do 1.2 million in 4 Ultimates. Hope you enjoyed, I guess. Yeah, bye.